Somehow I can still see. Children look like burnt paper. Black. Not moving. And then the blast wave hits them. And they fly apart like leaves.
Dreams. The end of the world are very common.
It's not a dream anymore. It's real. I know the date it happens.
I'm sure it feels very real to you.
On August 29th, 1997, it's gonna feel pretty fucking real to you, too. Anybody not wearing 2 million sunblock is gonna have a real bad day. Get it? God, you think you're safe and alive? You're already dead.
Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles in Great Millstone, and Barakatham to you brothers decided teaching this truth with faith and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Okay? And this is Psalms chapter 149, verse 5. Okay? Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand. Okay? And that two-edged sword is literal, man. Because when Yahweh Shai delivers the 144,000 elect by way of those chariots, okay? And we come back, and I'll actually get that scripture, because we're going to come back Revelation chapter 21 verse 2, okay? And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And that holy city, New Jerusalem, is actually talking about the 144,000 elect, man. Because the new holy city of Jerusalem has to be built by you heathens, man. Because you're going straight into slavery. The elite banking families are going to be the first slaves that go into slavery. Okay? And I'm going back to Psalms 149. Okay? Verse 7. I'll start at verse 6. Let the high praises of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings, which is those elite banking families, okay? To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? Because those elite banking families is going to survive this nuclear holocaust that's going to happen on earth real soon, man. And first, what's the judgment written? Okay, to exact upon them the judgment written, man. What's that judgment? This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Okay? Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, which is the 144,000 elect, man, because we right here are suffering right now in East Esau's kingdom, man. We not free. And being in this truth, we patiently waiting, man. And we patiently waiting, and we also hastening the day that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai comes back. Okay? We all know that Esau led the children of Israel into slavery, man. Because you have Gad, Gad, which is the so-called Native Americans that were already here in the Americas. And when Esau came over here, Cristobal Columbus, okay, when he first came over here, they enslaved, they killed those Native Americans, man, those Israelites, man. And then what happened? They also brought the southern kingdom over here, the tribe of Judah, man, over into the Americas. And we were all oppressed. Let me go get that. We were all oppressed together, man. This is Jeremiah. I believe chapter 50. Yeah, this is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. And all that took them captive held them fast. They refused to let them go, man. And we're still in slavery now, man. Okay? We're not going to be free until Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai comes back and destroys this place and delivers the 144,000 elect, man. Okay? Until he destroys this place with those nuclear missiles, man. And I want to go to Amos, because those elite banking families are going to survive, man. And they're going to be the first to go into slavery. And I'll start at verse 2. Amos chapter 9, verse 2. Though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. And what does that mean? Though they dig into hell, not literal hell, but these elites. And I was just watching the video of the military. They was moving the essential workers, like in the military, to different bunkers, man, and different undisclosed bunkers. And they was explaining how one of these bunkers were actually 2,000 feet below the surface, man. And though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them, though they climb up to heaven. And that's speaking about these different space stations they got and low Earth orbit. Thence will I bring them down. And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, and that's talking about mountains, these different bunkers that they have in mountains, like the one in the one bunker they have in Colorado. I almost couldn't get it out. And I think it's by the airport there. I forget the name of the airport. I will search and take them out thence, and though they hide from my sight in the bottom of the sea, because these elite banking families, man, they have shit everywhere, man, because they know what's finna happen, man. And they think that after this nuclear holocaust, after these nuclear missiles go off throughout the world, they think that they're going to come out, out of the ashes, so to speak, and reign over what's left. But that's not going to happen, man. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai has some shit in store for them, man. Okay, and this is verse 3 again. And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. And this is how you know that these elite banking families know the scriptures, man. And they put it in the media, man. That serpent, that's talking about Leviathan, man. Which is Godzilla, man. That's what these... They know the scriptures, man. Okay? And that's pretty much all I wanted to go into. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles in Great Millstone. And shalom to the hopefully elect. I hope you were edified.